a story about life, about struggle, about success. Not just mine, but yours too. Because whether you see it now or not, we're all trading something every single day. Time, energy, choices. That's life. That's trading. I wasn't always here. I wasn't always the guy you see on your screen. I started out just like most people. Uncertain, broke, doubting the system, doubting myself. But one thing kept me going. The belief that life's biggest opportunities aren't given. They're taken. And I took mine. See, trading isn't just about charts, candles, or currencies. It's about discipline, patience, and the courage to bet on yourself. It's about understanding that every loss is a lesson and every win is a stepping stone. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the early mornings, and that voice in your head telling you to keep going when the rest of the world says stop. But let me tell you something. This journey didn't start with success. It started with failure. More failures than I can count. I remember sitting in front of my screen, watching the markets eat me alive, thinking maybe this isn't for me. But deep down, I knew it wasn't about the markets. It was about me, my mindset, my choices, my willingness to adapt, to learn, and to grow. The truth is, trading is a mirror. It shows you who you really are. It forces you to face your fears, your doubts, and your limits. But it also shows you your potential if you're brave enough to see it. I'm here now because I refuse to quit, because I learned to see every loss as a stepping stone, every setback as a setup for a comeback. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be persistent. Success isn't about getting it right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to win. This isn't just a stream. This is a movement. A space where we don't just talk about markets. We talk about life, about growth, about becoming the best version of yourself, not just as a trader, but as a person. Because the truth is, the charts don't care about you, but this community does. I do. And together, we're gonna rise. So, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and get ready. This is where traders are made. This is where dreams are built. And this is where your story begins. Let's get it.
What's the deal, gang? We are live. We're back. It's Monday. I'm ready to go. I've lived already 3 days just this morning. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? Yeah. Everybody loves a morning bickering session. And now we're here. Ta-da! What goes on? But yeah, there's a method to my madness and a reason for my lateness. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm glad to see the assassins failed and we all made it. We are back. It's 8:30. We have no news today. We are stuck in a range and we can't get out of it. All right. I mean, I'd mark up a range here, but I don't know. What are we gonna do? I think the 15 is the only solid level here. 93. Yeah, we're in like the 60 pip range. Actually, I would say this is a bigger range, but count it from down here. Here's the deal. Right now, this is the range. This 80 pips. All right. But I think if we get down here, we're going to drop even further. If we're able to make it 29.25, those are range 2 breakouts. Because right now, the way I see it is you have the minor range here, you have range 1, range 2. So if we're able to actually break down here and this candle can do something like this, right? Let's switch this over to the 15. So this is what we need to see for some sells, some range 2 breakouts. Until then, we're stuck in a range and there's no buys. There's no buys at all. We would need to start breaking up these previous wicks. The 4 hour, the hourly's just flipped bearish. 4 hours flip bearish. Benny, that's a door and you can't walk through it. This fucking dog, man. I have a glass door and I have a curtain. Right? And this guy fucking runs through that curtain into the glass door every fucking time. And he doesn't learn. What, now your nose hurts, right? That's what happens. Dumbass. He fucking runs right through the curtain every time because you know you got to go through. For him, he doesn't have the fucking thing, the dexterity in his arms and his paws to move shit out the way. He just kind of like walks through it. And the thing is, it's right behind it is a glass door. And he goes, boom. Every fucking time. He doesn't learn. Yeah, Benny spent his mental capital when I bought him. He's I don't know. Teach him how to move the curtains? Yeah, I gotta teach him how to fucking turn the blinds too. Imagine people walk over and I'm like, Benny, light. And he just walk over and turn the blinds. That would be wild. Be crazier if I said Benny light and he walked over with a lighter. That would be crazy. Spent it on the looks, not the brains. That's usually how it happens. It's also true for people. Real bad man. Him not care. It's funny because he bumped into it. He didn't even get angry. He's like, well, didn't work this time. Maybe next time. That's exactly what he looked like. He was like, huh, I guess this shit didn't work this time. Hopefully next time it works. And he's just going to do it again. YouTube is wild. Scammers get 2K viewers. Where they at? Where they at, dog? Where they at? By the way, chat, we have won 104 trades in a row here. When that 50-second loss happened, it was a 17 pip loss back in November 27th. We had 314 W's at that moment. We are 418. All right, chat, we can continue. He's back. Mr. Chuhan is back. God bless you. Your name sounds like a backwards sneeze. Chuhan. It should be Achu. Achu. Nah, Chuhan. That's a backwards sneeze, bro. Tell me that's how you sneeze. Tell me you go. Chua. Fuck you, my friend. Have a nice day. No, I'm just kidding. That's what he's like on his side. He's fucking cursing me out right now. Very, very bad. Oh shit, we got volume coming in. Let's see what happens here. What are you doing? That's a good one. Did you always draw ranges in 15 candles? It's not on 15 candles. It's just where things align for me. The 1 week's off of there, the 15 multiple closures at that area, just where things aligned, right? Right here. Let's be a little more precise. It's nothing to do with the 15. It has to do with just multiple time frames aligning at that point. And I see a 2-hour rejection, a 1 hour, right? On the 30, we've tapped this area. 15 have multiple closures there. It just made sense. This level, though, I think makes a lot more sense here, because this is a cleaner drop here, cleaner range down. Why is the chart so different? You're on spot gold, or you're on the old futures contract, which would that make it the past contract, not the futures contract? You're on our past futures contract. That's an oxymoron. Alright, we got different language in the chat. Awesome. Why is the chat so different? Forget the chart. Why is the chat so different? Previous 30 buys. Well, there's nothing valid for me in this range right now. There's nothing valid in this barcode for me. ¿Qué pasa, hombre? All-time highs. That's what's up. The hourly's flipped here. The 30 closed bullish, doji bullish. Probably depending on what you're looking at, right? Because spot gold closed bearish. Nope, closed the same. Very similar here today. When does one-on-one starts? So my team sent over to me overnight people's info I'm gonna sort through it, and I'm just gonna call you guys. Whoever signed up. I mean, I'll call you from my cell phone. You'll store my number, and we'll hop on a Zoom, and we'll go from there. We'll hop on a one-on-one on a Zoom, probably either today or tomorrow. Everyone that signed up, I'll get to everybody this week. You didn't reply to me. If you didn't get a reply, there's so many DMs. It's just my team's going through them. I'm not the one replying to them, or for the most part. Sometimes I am, but my team's going through them, and they're vetting people, and they were given from me directions and a list of things that I would want to know. Some of you, I talk to you guys, right, outside of like just the stream, right? We talk in the Discord, so I know you guys, but so just if my team reached out to you and asked you questions that I already know about you, just realize that it's my team and they have directions from me to find out certain things that I needed to know. So if they probably reached out to somebody like Kenny or Nick, right? They'd be like, "Damn, Wix, this you?" But it's just because they don't know the relationships I have with people. They have directions from me to find out certain things from people that responded, and that's what they did. Right? Well, I'm gonna get all that information. I'm probably gonna go through all that information today, and I'm gonna personally reach out to people that signed up, and then we're gonna set up a one-on-one session, and then I'll reach out to you. I want to know about you, so I'll call you guys.
Hey,
There was just so many applications I didn't really get to reply to or they didn't get through to everybody just yet. They will throughout the week. What was that? What were you saying?
oh, I was just gonna say that probably about 2 weeks ago, somebody started messing. I'm looking like, oh, I think this is a scam. I had to start looking. Okay, got me eyes and dots is on here because I don't think this is Wix.
No.
So it's probably your team.
But we don't reach out to you for, like, people had to fill out applications or respond to my DMs in order for me to reach out to them. They asked for me to reach out to them. Right. Will there still be 10 or more, or is it more you're taking on? I'm trying to take on 10. I'm trying to keep it at 10. There's a lot, but I'm trying to keep it at 10 because I think anything past 10, I think the value drops. Like, it would be really hard for me to dedicate a lot, like, one-on-one time throughout 2 or 3 months, just like to like 50 people, right? But like, I want to see how it goes, because I want to see, maybe I'm over exaggerating how much of my time won't be free anymore, right? I got to see how it goes, but I really want people trading profitably in there, and I think for me to do that, I'm going to need to dedicate a lot of time. Yeah, if some people will only reach out to you from my account, right? It's only going to be either my Instagram or it's going to be my Discord. Anything else isn't me. They might have links to a different name, which would be like their part in the company, but first, you guys got to fill out a questionnaire. But yeah, if you're in there, just today, tomorrow, I'm going to start reaching out to you guys. We'll bond. We'll have a date. It'll be fun. You're an idiot. Like, honestly. Hold on a second, gang. Eddie been here forever. I think Eddie was here from the first day. Appreciate that, bro. Today's been a crazy morning. I walked my dog through like a zoo this morning. We seen 2 rabbits outside of the 100 cats and dogs that he almost ate on the way. We seen 2 rabbits. We seen a couple of blue jays, maybe even more. We seen a freaking eagle. We seen a snake. We seen lizards. We seen parrots. Like, some of you, I don't know. Yeah. Some of you live in like you New Yorkers, the most you'll see is like a 15-pound rat or a 50-pound rat, right? Maybe a squirrel. Did I see any cougars? Yeah, dropping off the kids at school. Your dog hunts lizards? My dog will fucking dig a trench like it's like he's in battle in order to find a lizard. He will fucking dig. What? You want to excavate shit? You tell my dog there's a fucking lizard over there. Pigeons? No, I don't want no pigeons. I think you're also very generous with the amount you're asking. Well, it's going to be a lot of my time. The goal is for you not to go broke before we start. Yeah, chat. If you want to see zombies though, you just go by space at like 5 a.m. It's a zombie apocalypse. It's crazy. Last day at your job is Friday? Oh man, you should rage quit and film it. Rage quit, film it, post the content, make money off that shit. Wow. Fuck it, bring in fireworks. Is it an office building? Day off for everybody. Getting into the analysis, it's a good idea. The analysis. Well, we'd need a range to break out to start seeing some sells. And you're stuck in a range, so you're not going to be able to see a range to breakout for a while, right? You need to see drives outside of this range. You need to see closures. You have 9 minutes left for the 4-hour candle, for the hourly candle. It looks like we're going to be stuck in a range here. Plus, your hourly is a leg candle right now. This would really need to break down here for us to have any kind of sells. So And there's no news, right? There's no catalyst to drive. So probably somebody needs to wake up Papa Trump and tell him, hey, can you please increase the tariffs from 25% to 50 so we can fucking drive? Like Elon's got to find another like 300 billion missing or something. But yeah, so if you're, just to finish up with that, if you're in the mentorship, I'll be reaching out to you guys today or tomorrow. Elon will find more because he's now tasked to go after the Pentagon. Most likely today he will be asked to go after the education department. Yeah. The things that I was reading, the ridiculous spending that was going on, like not even how much, just the things they were putting money in and where it was going. It was just wild. The kickbacks, I don't know. The kickbacks must have been incredible. Yeah, think about it. If you're sending to like 100 million to fund transgender or gender surgeries in like Thailand prisons or some shit like that, right? Like, you're not doing that because like you really believe in that. You're doing that because someone was like, hey, on the back end, we're gonna give you 30% to like your re-election fund, right? We're gonna, whatever you give us, that's gonna go like 50 million of that is going back to your re-election campaign. Really fix these ranges. I was one of the kids that saw the shift in education system from giving teachers a guideline, letting them teach, to giving them paperwork, and our life turned into spreadsheets versus learning. That's a big reason why my mother retired when she did. She said they came in and started telling her what to teach after she had a curriculum and successful students that have done incredibly well, you know, based on the curriculum that she was teaching before. Now I have to give you paperwork from this binder. Yeah, she said the administrators, the bosses came down and said, this is what has to be done now. This is part of the, and they have like CEU shit, like they have continuing education where they need to you know, stay updated on stuff, and it's just, imagine you're like in your 50s or maybe 60s for some teachers, but you're like, imagine you've been teaching for 25, 30 years, right? Or you've been a college professor, you've been through it all, you've seen it all. Some 25-year-old administrator comes in and tells you you've been teaching wrong for the last 30 years. And she's got a better way. Yeah, and you're gonna have to adjust. And you're not allowed to choke them either. You're not allowed to like choke them out right when they're standing in front of you. They haven't let that go yet. Yeah, you teach for 47 years. You know what you're talking about. Like you've kind of optimized what you're doing to the point where where you can get straight through to the kids, right? Like you've even by year 20, 25, like you figured out how to get through to people. Otherwise, you wouldn't be motivated to keep teaching if you're not getting through to anyone. Never enjoyed school? How'd you learn the metric system? Drugs. Flipping bags. Oh, man. Yeah, I wasn't big on school either. But I always went, I just never did the homework. I didn't mind school. I kind of liked school because there was so much camaraderie, right? And like, so like chilling and it's like cool times, right? But I just didn't like the homework. Basically, kind of, yeah. I was like, where else they gonna be? And if you don't go to school, you can't go to the park to hang out, right? Like you stay home for a reason, right? And then everybody's at the park after. Switch to your calculator for a scale. Facts. You had woodworking, huh? All right. That's a crazy ass school. You go to like, you went to like, what do they call them? Fuck. A trade school? But there used to be stuff like that. Like, I remember like when like in like back in the 1900s when I was in school, we had like, right? We had engineering, we had carpenting and stuff like that. Yeah, we had crazy classes. Woodworking, I remember that. We'd have like those big like machines and in the building like where like they would make crazy like stonework statues, or like we had a stone shop. We had like a masonry. We had a school down the block that was like, that would teach you like, yeah, I fuck, what was the name of it? I don't remember. It was a terrible school, like, but they still had it. Like they should bring that back, like, right? Instead of like cooking, there should be like satellite designing, right? Like Elon should launch like a satellite building education program for high schools. VR. Like shit that we need. The hourly closed here. 4-hour on spot gold closed, but the 4-hour on futures here is still open. Still open for debate on what it's going to do. The country can turn it around real quick. Yeah, we have the means and we have the leadership to do it. Now it's about getting the ball rolling, right? Getting the wheels turning. People at the Zoom door. $96.90. What's $96.90? So you're realizing a mentorship program? What's your inspiration around to do it? Why you choose doing it? It was the demand was consistent. Not even a request, just people would ask me consistently in my DMs, and then my team would just push me. They were like, "You got to do it. Like, it just doesn't make sense for you not to do it." So we did it. Yeah, I know it broke the lows, but I wanted to break the range. I want a closure outside this range. Right? We can tap these lows and still flip bullish. Previous 15 closed bullish. The previous candle also held. Previous candle also holds the range. No, previous handle. Excuse me, chat. My mouth is moving on its own. I have no control of it right now. I rather that. The previous candle closed respecting this range, right? So until this candle closes, I can't do anything. If we start breaking down heavy here, right? If we pull down and fill this smaller time frame range, let's say we come down to these wicks and we start pulling back up to 29.20, and then we start pulling back up, I'll look for an entry. Right, we said this would be a range 2 breakout. I think we drew it up a bit earlier. Here, range 1, range 2, and anything below here be a range 2 breakout. A little skeptical. This doesn't have the top wick here, so I'd want to drive off something. Let's see how much time we have for this. Oh, it's a 5-minute closing here in 5 seconds. It would need to pull back, lock in here, because if this pulls back to 29.25, we're taking a position here. Give it a sec. Be locked in. Hold on a sec, chat. There's not much range on the candle, right? I see that we made a top wick, but what are we gonna do? We're gonna fill 4 pips. You know what I mean? Not much range here. Let's have a higher time frame give us some more range. So we want this to come down here. We want this to push down. This can come back up and push back in range, and then we faked out. But if it doesn't, if it comes down, the 15 might leave us a steeper bottom wick, and we will look for entries on the higher time frame. So let's see, the 5 did reject here off a previous support. Maybe it'll turn into resistance. Maybe it'll hold on the higher time frame. We don't know. Let's see. Tap the wick again, huh? Yeah, I would expect this to come down further. What's 96? What do you guys keep talking about 96? Is that a spot gold price? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, and you closed with no bottom wick on that 5, huh? Yeah. Interesting. Wait for the higher time frame close. Yeah, we don't have much of a bottom wick here either. It's kind of the reason why we're not in here. Ice, ice, baby. Ice. I mean, I can't say that they're doing different things. The volume candles are doing similar things. So you see the 5 had a chance to drive up in range, drive back up, and it hasn't, and it's respecting this level. If we were to open up with a top wick here, there's a chance we could have had some sells, but it's kind of made this little bottom wick here first. So that idea is gone for me, but the rebreak of the lows here, which is a seller replay, which I don't take now. Right, I'll wait for that closure. But the rebreak of the lows here, the seller replay would actually do us good because it would set us up with a 15 lovely. So it could still happen here. Maybe it'll make that top wick, rebreak the lows, then it can drive. We'll see. 26 pips. If it makes the top wick, it would need to come up here higher. What's the seller replay? It's been so long. It's the bearish break of a bullish closure at resistance. It's more of a doji candle here, but still doji or a bullish close at resistance. The bearish break of that will be the seller replay. And at that, this would be entry back in the day, right? On the break of the lows right here would be entry, and stops would be on the break of this high. So what does it look like? This would be 28 pip stop for 33 pip TP. And it would make sense, right? It would be the rebreak of the 15 low and the hourly. It's the rebreak of all the lows, 30 to 15, the hourly. That's not what I need for an entry. I need some range here. Don't know how you remember it. I haven't taken that salary play like 8 months now because I was there when we came up with it, when we made it up. I was there for the celery. I was there for the creation of the onion. I was there for the creation of the pineapples. I was there for all of it. Team Wicks, when the jersey coming? I haven't thought about jerseys. Really? I don't know. It's like cool and cringe at the same time. Uh-oh, looking like it's gonna break here. It tried to come up here. Will it break? Will it break? Will it break? Oh, guess not. It's not. I remember when we'd have this on buys, when it would be like this. Oops, wrong thing, sorry. Right? If it was like this, and people would have buy stops here back in the day, and you'd get activated with spread, and half the stream would be in here right now with spread hitting stops. Oh, the good old days. No spread, gang. But what if you got a gap? You all about the gaps, though. $15 closing in 20 seconds. And we're back above the range. It's gonna be interesting here because now you have a 30 coming up, coming down, creating a bottom wick and can flip bullish. The previous 30 respected, but you also have a 15 that closed bearish, and now the top wick here. Is this a 30 flip bullish, or will this be a 15 flip bearish? You know what I mean? Now you have to wait for the time frames to line up and start telling the same story. The 15 and the 30 are telling me different stories here. You have NYC Open coming up here in 14 minutes. We need to come back down. If we can fake out, a fake out would be a closure on the 5. If we can have a fake out, right? That'd be great, which means closure below 29.23.8.78. You're all about that thigh gap. You need to get yourself like a equestrian girl. Get yourself an equestrian. A female jockey. Or male, I don't know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. That's an ugly 15. That's an ugly 15 closure on spot. What's your gold pair name? The contract is GCJ 2025 right there. GCJ 2025. GCL? That sounds like an expired Benz model or something. What's that? That's the GCL 500 AMG. Taking you guys with me on a walk. It's time for a Wix walk. A Wix time walk. Yo, where's Green? Is Green here? Is Green in the building? Can somebody run to the other stream and tell Green we're looking for him? Tell him to come in for a split second. Just knock on the door over there. Call him. Be like, hey, can we borrow you for a sec? Ask the owner of the plantation on the other stream. Yo, my dog's about to lose it. The pump just turned on in the pool. And if he hears it, the pool's getting it. Oh, I don't think you want a bubble right now, bro. Benny's coming. Yeah, keep them bubbles down. There's a fucking prop plane flying over my house. Either that or it's a really big fucking drone. There shouldn't be any planes over here. This is a no-fly zone. This is restricted airspace, bro. That ain't clouds, this is weed smoke. Boy, flying through the clouds like this shit is dandy. Yeah, Benny's gonna start getting the shock collar because he's been fucking trying to eat everything. If shit moves and it's smaller than him, he doesn't even bark at it lately. He just goes to eat it. When was the last time you've seen a UFO? I've never seen a UFO. But when I was a little kid, when I was like 6 or 7, I used to wake up middle of the night and there would be just shadows walking around in my room. Just just fully black, just shadows, like kid-sized, but like shadows. No faces, nothing. And ever since then, I was just like, that's crazy. I've never told that to anybody. And then I watched videos of people talking about the same shit. Or like, as social media started coming out, right? People had the same stories. I was like, there's got to be something to it. Because like, I haven't heard this in 30 years. I completely forgot about it. I've grown up, gotten older. And then I've heard people talk about that kind of shit. And I'd be like, that's the same experience I had when I was a kid. So if I'm not the only one, there's got to be some shit to it, right? So that's my experience with NHI. Right? NHI, non-human intelligence. Oh, I told you guys. They're gonna lose it right now. He's gonna lose it. The pool is bubbling. Benny's out here. Where's his leash? I'm sitting on it. Here. He's gonna bite the shit out this pool right now. I literally just walked him before the stream. Be careful. He needs that shock collar because the dog. Next time we walk him, we'll put a shock collar on him. Okay. Wix, I sleep. Listen to that podcast. Fantastic. You must watch it today. I'm gonna finish. I sleep in the middle. Oh, the one I recommended last night. Yeah, I didn't finish. I was watching the Area 52 podcast with Luis Elizondo. And that's what I fell asleep to. That shit was like 3 hours. I fell asleep like 2 hours in. Car headlights forming shadows? Nah, not where I lived. There was no cars, there was no lights. Anywhere, right? I lived in a 4-story building on the 3rd floor, and there would be no lights anywhere in the neighborhood. Anywhere. Like, you'd walk on the block, there would be no lights on the streets, no lights in the buildings. The only place there would be light is in your like apartment. So you'd walk through like pitch black neighborhood into a pitch black courtyard, into a pitch black hallway in the building, and go up pitch black steps to a pitch black corridor, and you'd have to know by heart where your apartment is. And imagine doing that in your childhood. Like, you wouldn't want to stay outside past dark, because 4, 5, 6 saw my dead uncle walking down the hallway and woke my grandma up saying, I saw a dude in the house and they said there's no man in here. Man, grandma had somebody over there knocking boots, just didn't want to tell you. No, there's no man in here. What you talking about? Go back to sleep. You scared the shit out of him, Jimmy. Of course there ain't no man in there. And grandma gonna tell you she got somebody over? Grandma a freak. What do they call him? What do the Cubans call grandma? What's the name for grandma? People at the Zoom door. Come on in. There's no man here. The hourlies flip bullish here. Damn. Maybe we get a lit candle on back-to-back hourlies, top wick on the next candle, and then we come down. Yeah, puppies. Lucky all we had was ghosts. Dead. Yeah, check out. That's my pet ghost. Come on, Scrooge. Meet my pet ghost. Any of you ever had an imaginary friend? Remember when you had that imaginary friend? No? Anybody? Me either. I was just kidding. I didn't have no imaginary friend. I was just joking. Fucking weirdos, those people. Yeah, you lucky you kept your hand down, or I would have trolled you. Yeah, I miss mine. Oh, these chats got me dying, yo. Yo, when we get to win number 420, it's gonna be a celebration and a half. I want everyone on Zoom passing a J down. Like, I want Kenny to just pass one down to the screen below him. And then I'll pass it down to Dr. Holmes, and he'll just pass it down to Nick. That's a pretty flower. Thank you. I'm going to put it in my hair. Right in my ear. Nah, they won't let me into a bathroom like this, bro. Oh, nice. You picked the flower where Benny takes a shit. Awesome. It's gonna grow. It's pretty. You just got to put it in water. What? Leaf fell off? Put it in the. In one of the pots in the dishwasher. Surprise, Mom. We got water lilies now. $30 closed as a leg candle, right? Top wick maybe, and we come down, but we already made a bottom wick. We held, this is interesting. Look at this. It closed all the way back in range. We just spoke about this. The previous 30 hasn't closed below yet, right? We can still come back up in range. That's what we just did. Hey Wix, I'm Shadow Babani. I won the 25K account on Friday live streams. Texted you on IG and got no response from you. Yes, you did. I responded to you yesterday. Check your IG responses yesterday, and you should be getting an email today because I already. Oh no, you needed to send me proof, but I did respond to you. Go look on IG right now. You should see a response because I responded to you yesterday. I was just busy with family on Saturday, so did it yesterday. Fast response, Eddie waited a week. Why not taking a buy? Lit candle on the 30, we close it. There's nothing. We're back in range. We're just ranging. This candle has no range either, right? It left no top wick. Just waiting for us to actually close outside the range. We were looking for sells as the 5 was closing, but we said we're going to wait for the higher time frame, right? The 15, the 30, we never got that. We just went back up into range. So we want to push out of here either we want to create some history, or we want to break down and start correcting some of this push up. You woke up on fire today? You want me to call a fireman? Damn, Eddie needs help.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
He's on fire. How many pips you caught today already? You had the top and the bottom. But how many pips you caught it? I'm sure we're talking about the same thing. Zero, okay. 420 viewers for this range. Interesting. Where the fuck were all of yous when we were driving? I think we're still missing another 200. I think they're with green at the gym. I'm not sure where you took the buy, Robert. I'm not sure where you took the buy. I'm trying to figure out what 30 you had a buy on, because technically if you took the buy here on the 30 after NYC open, you should be in profits. It was before this drop here. So what did you close? How much was this drop? 20. I think you have to wait for a closure on this drop no matter what happens here. Oh, you held. All right, so congrats. You waited for the market to close. Awesome. Good job. If it closed down here and then you had a top wick, then you're probably closing on that flip. But you held, waited for it to actually close, and you played out. W. Nice job. You got a pineapple in there, right? Good job. Oh, is that you? It is what it is. That's you on Discord. Nice job. Shitty entry, but like your risk management is the difference, right? Risk management is the key. many years before you became profitable? No, 2 to 3 years. Right? Profitability is only once you've made all the money you've lost back, right? So some people get consistent and they make money for 2 years just to make back what they've lost the first 2 years, right? And then once you're in the green, you're profitable. So it could take you 4 or 5 years, 3 years. I think that point for me hit 3 years in. But I've been here since 2018. So this is my 7th year trading. Dropping knowledge on streams since 2021. No, even earlier. I think like April 2020. Mic's a bit low. No, I'm just talking low. Here, I gotta move closer to my face. This range is ugly. Do you think it's possible to make someone a profitable trader in 60 days with your one-on-one coaching? How achievable is that? So a lot will depend on where you are and your willingness to get there. But do I think it's possible? Yes. And if it doesn't get there, we're not gonna not speak. You know what I mean? I might make this a 90-day thing. I want to see where people are at when we start getting into like close to 60 days, and I might make it 90 days. But my point is, right, like for everyone that's going to be in there, right, we're gonna build some kind of relationship. So you'll still have access to me, and I'm still gonna work with people. My goal is to bring others up. And if I can build a small group of like-minded people that can get there and then eventually help others get there as well, that would be incredible. If I can get others to the point where they can pass down what I know in a correct way, you know, without deviating or messing it up, be great. Maybe we'll increase it to 12 people instead of 10, so we can have 12 disciples. You wait for the candle to break the range with body to take a trade, and I'm waiting for us to close outside a range. Hey, appreciate a $1.99. It's £1.99. Signed up last night. W. Just don't be Judas. Yeah, whoever you're gonna be in there, don't be Judas. We don't need a Judas. Hey, Benny, where you at? Bro, I know you're in this room and you're too big to hide. Where the fuck are you, bro? Oh, I see what you did. I see what you did there. My biggest thing here is to get it in your head that you can't. Well, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. I'll go through it with the people that need to hear it. Not everybody here needs to hear this. Anyway, let's break out of this range. NYC Open hasn't done much. We don't have anything in terms of news here. How old is he? So I figured out his birthday yesterday. I found out his birthday from the breeder. Yo, if you guys want to see his dad, I got a picture of Benny's dad. That guy. So Benny's birthday was February 4th, so he just turned 1. He just turned 1 6 days ago, last week. Yo, let me show you a picture from the breeder. Yo, why can't I zoom in on this bitch? Yo, gang, this is Benny's dad. Check this out. This guy is wild. That's Benny's pops. I got the pedigree. I can look up the pedigree. That's his pops. Benny, come here. Benny, you're in this room, aren't you? Come here. Where you at? Come here. Come here. Yeah, I hear you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop being lazy. He's looking at me. He's like... I've never seen him do that. He went like this with his paw, and then he went back down. Like, leave me alone. Benny, come on. Want to say hi? I want to say hi. So I don't want to say hi. I want to stay high. All right, well then, guess what? No bone for you. He's laid out like a rug. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look up the pedigree. I gotta go on the breeder. But, oh no, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Not the 4th, the 14th. His birthday's on Valentine's. Yeah, I'm looking right now at it. Right there. Right here. 2/14/24. Hold on. Yeah, right there. Look, see, born 2/14/24. So, Benny, your birthday's coming up on Valentine's. That's why you're such a lovey dog. Big mush. Hank got that range shirt. That Hank should be eating today. Hank should have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 entries. Hank should have had 10 entries today. He's up 100 pips right now. I know it for a fact. Oh, I'm a TTD. Hank got it right there. TTD. 11 trades, 137 pip loss, the rest all wins. Breaking out, I don't know, maybe. Breaking out like a teenager during puberty, maybe. Break out! Closing full right here. Maybe open in sells if you're Hank. We got 6 minutes for this 1 hour closure, and for now we are still in the range. Doesn't look too great, as we really haven't driven through anywhere. 5 minutes left on this hourly. That's our 4 hour candle with respect to futures. So here's the deal. The only top wick I would expect on the next candle, if we don't close above the range, would really be up to this area. And if we're closing at that area, or like, the market doesn't owe you much more of a top wick. You can see this on the next candle, no problem, if you respect these areas. So key to wait for closure here. Who saw the Super Bowl last night? You guys know I performed during the halftime show? You guys missed it. You had the flag? No, I was the asshole sitting on top of the lamppost. Now, why they do that, yo? I asked them yesterday on stream. I said, yo, imagine being part of that dance group or that troupe that got hired, and like everybody's down there dancing, and you over there sitting on a lamppost for 20 minutes. Just like, give us your 6 worst guys. They're going up on lampposts. Like, and then to tell that to your family, like, you're performing in the Super Bowl, right? You got to be there. Nice. We're gonna tune in and watch. Where are you? On the lamppost. Nah, I would say I'm going to like watch the Super Bowl at a friend's house. I wouldn't even tell anyone I'm performing. Ma, check it out. That's Dad right there. He on the lamppost. For 20 minutes. He made money though. Shake it. They didn't do nothing. The dudes down there were shaking it. I see the last two bearish 1 minute candles. That's my ideal entry. Break the highs, close bearish, break the lows. So your entry would be here on this candle flip. Yeah, that halftime show sucked, but you guys could have tuned into the Wix 9 halftime show. We gave away a 50K account. Kenny stole that one. He robbed everybody for that 50K. Right after the first bearish close. Oh, you closed at 10 pips. What do you give you? 16, 15 here? Or ran up on us with a ski mask. I am no gang. I do not gang bang. Way. Not the biggie way. 20 seconds. Yeah, looking like shite. But the 4 hour. Top wick first, huh? All right, yeah. Some more waiting involved here. So based on every time frame closing bullish, I would say we are likelier to come up than to come down. But we've attempted numerous times to break the highs here and to pull up for new all-time highs in this range. We still don't have a closure outside the range. So let's really, let's really be patient and not settle for a lower probability position. Let's get that high quality trade. Spot, it closed outside, but it closed with no top wick. It's telling you no range. In some way, shape, or form, it's telling you the same thing. Sent you a DM, but you still didn't accept it. When did you send it to me? I might have missed it in the sea of messages I get. So. My apologies. Isn't this the bottom wick we're looking for? No, not based on this hourly closure with no top wicks, still within the range. I get it. I see the 4 hour, but I can't disregard the smaller time frames and the hourly closure. Everything has to fall in line, right? If it doesn't, I'm not convinced, right? Like, the whatchamacallit, the prosecution hasn't convinced me beyond a reasonable doubt, so I can't be in here just yet. So I think, like I said, I think it's likelier to come up than down, but I need it to be out of this range. We need to get out of here, and we keep holding. See, now you accepted yesterday. Yes, it might have been somebody from my team. Yeah. WTF. Market waiting. We don't have a catalyst really. There's no news. I mean, I think besides the tariffs from yesterday, right? That's the news from yesterday. We really haven't had anything. I think that was the reason for this London push. We spoke about this on stream, right? Wait for the 4 hour to close, the next 4 hour. And at 2 a.m. you'll have a clear close. If you were here for that 4 hour close, 2 a.m., you're taking buys all up and down this bottom wick here. Yeah, spoke about that during our agent session. All right, coming up. Can we get the fuck out this range? This is a spot. I don't see a clear buy here either. I mean, you can take it. Essa no for me. Well, hello again, all-time highs. Where? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to trade with you again. Appreciate the 199, Eddie. Am I planning on going long? I'm waiting for us to close outside the range here. And then I'm planning on locking in on candles that close outside the range and create a range. Once we have a range established, we'll trade it. AKA, we're going to look for a wick fill because we don't have any existing ranges. So we're going to use volume to our advantage. And at this point, there was a lack of volume. How do we know that? Because we haven't seen any closures outside the range. The closure outside the range in itself will be an indication of volume. And then we can start mapping out positions. Hey, $2 CAD. I knew the Canadians didn't forget about us. Thank you, appreciate W stream, W knowledge, W patience, W trading. Right now, it's been a W range. Big league. To the wick fill. It's only a 5 close though. What's the best gaming computer? You serious right now? We're over here trying to trade. You're over here asking about a gaming computer? Really? I can't believe you right now. You should be ashamed. Some people, man, they just don't. Always with these weird topics. Anyway, chat, what do you guys think is the best weed strain? I'm just kidding. It was a joke. It was a joke. You guys didn't have to play that far along. It was a joke. You guys are really living it. Just jokes. Look at all of a sudden everyone become an expert. You guys all need a job at a dispensary. Ideally the same one. It's crazy. Damn, you guys answered with a quickness. But then like when I'm like, yo, who wants to come over and like help me put this fucking couch together? And it's like, yo, you want to come through and smoke some bud? Oh, bro, what? I don't know. You guys are not real. $15 close, no top wick. Nothing doing. What do we know? No top wicks, no range. Can it still go up? Yes. Maybe if this support that it taps right here, these previous wicks, if it's stronger than the resistance it's forming here, right? Which it just did. It's tapped these wicks right here. And now you're going to see this little battle. What's stronger? This resistance, right? Now, how do we know it's a resistance? We have a closure with no top wick. So on this, because we have no historical price data, we can say this, if there's no more range here, then this is the extent of the range. And with that logic, that's the resistance here, right? Well, this minor resistance at this point be stronger than this previous resistance right here. That's now turning into a support, right? These wicks that it's tapping, from which we drove down from before, now it's coming up from them. Which one of these will win? Once this isn't an issue anymore, if this candle breaks the highs, drives up, creates a top wick, this becomes irrelevant. And we'll wait, right? Once this flips bullish and drives, the higher time frame is now creating range. And on the 30, right, you're looking like this. And if you create that top wick, and you have closures like this, right? Then you could start looking to fill this wick. But first, you need to create the range and make sure that this isn't a resistance that's going to hold. First no trade stream. We have not had a no trade New York session. We've had a break even, right? I believe maybe one, but we've had like break even sessions, right? Where we've taken positions and they ended up break even, but we haven't had a session really with no trade at all. right at this area too. Previous 5 level. Did you read our Aries global update last Friday? No, I didn't. I think somebody asked me about that before. No, I didn't see it. You're up 115 pips on gold? Or on
Good morning. Yes, only on gold, 115.10. I didn't trade anything else today, even though the Dow dropped like 300 points and then retraced another 150.
Yeah, if anything,
But
I
yeah,
think you would have been trading that.
NASDAQ went up. Dow Jones, Bitcoin, S&P 500 all dropped. But I caught nice buys on the 8 a.m. open today.
Opening?
And then on the, on the 8 a.m. it dropped nicely for a bottom wick and I caught buys there. Then I caught buys again after the 4-hour close. So it's helped me push. And obviously when you're in a bullish range, it's easier to just buy instead of sell. So when you see a nice retracement after it re-breaks highs, it's a good place to enter. And I'd be doing that, moving to stop at break even, closing half like you do, and then trailing. And so it's just adding on and adding on. And that's like, holy crap, that's insane how much it goes up so quickly. So yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering from what you're
applying what you learn here. That's fucking sick.
Hell yeah, man. Seriously, it's changed my trading completely. Whole new different ball game. So hopefully people take on the mentorship option and take advantage of that to completely change their lifestyle and achieve financial freedom, hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah, I don't think I was here for 8 a.m. was I? I was here at like 8,
No, you got here at
8:20.
8:30. 8:25 is when we heard the intro. Yeah. So cut trades before that.
Nice.
Okay, so I never do this because I'm always not watching. So I'm just gonna shout out Aditya because he always asks me to do that. So I'm gonna shout him out one time. As you call him, Chuhan.
Bless you.
Chuhan.
Bless you, bro. All initial deposits should be sent out by the end of March according to them. Fuck the deposits. I need my profits. I mean, I'll take the deposit, but I need my profits. Thanks, boy. Nah, what do you mean? He can't put a thank you in his pocket. A thank you don't fit in your wallet. Jay's gonna start charging for shoutouts. Sorry, Benny, I didn't see your tail. I just stepped on his tail. He looked at me all weird. Like, are you okay? Damn, I've never seen a dog give me a side eye like that. Ever. He went. Looked up, looked down. What happened? Spot gold already broke? Yeah, it broke. Oh, you guys just witnessed history. I think every time somebody mentions witnessing history for the rest of your life, you're going to think about this stream and how you've witnessed history twice a week for a few years straight. Might be looking at something at 10:30. Yeah, I'm waiting for us to push. Like trickled up, trickled down. I would love like 100 pip rejection down. That would make me all warm and fuzzy inside. Or just all warm and fuzzy. I don't know why I would get fuzzy inside. But we have range down here that we can take advantage of. Up here, it's all arbitrary. So we'd want that range to be created. Feel like it'll melt. I don't know. We're bullish on every time frame except the 1 minute. And yeah, every time frame. Pushing up. Yeah, I'm actively hunting for a trade here. We'll be here through at least 11. Through at least the London close. Wow, really testing our patience today, huh? Which isn't bad. My team just sent me a message to tell you guys, to remind you guys that there's only a couple of spots left for the mentorship. So if you're planning on signing up, do it now. Do it either today or tomorrow, because they'll be filled. They'll be filled probably by tonight. Damn, I didn't expect this amount of responses. There's a lot for, like, I just can't take on more. Like, it just physically would not benefit. It just, I don't know. Physically, I don't think I'd be able to do it, and it would. Maybe I will. We'll see how it goes. Or it wouldn't be as much benefit to everybody. So I think I gotta cap it at 10. But if you're planning on signing up, do it now. I don't know how it'll work. And maybe in the future, maybe after the 90 days, maybe after the 60 days, I'll take more. We'll see. If I have time, then maybe I'll start taking on one by one as we get going. For now, I gotta cap it at 10. See, happy, I did it. I reminded them. They're watching it. So yeah, if you're planning on signing up, make sure you reach out today. Make sure you fill out that questionnaire today. At that level on point, huh? $30 just closed here. 15 leg candle. Oh man. We need a bottom wick first. So much for that. Is this your best year trading? My last 3 months, or my last, 2.5, 3 months have been, I've done some of the best trading in my life. Yeah. Difference between GCJ and XAU, one is spot gold, one is futures gold. I'm on futures, gold futures. They're affected by the same catalyst. That's why the charts are similar. Ooh, zoom door. I didn't let you in. How did you get back in? Wasn't me. And back down in range we go on the hourly. I don't know. You guys hear him? He's snoring. It's 10:30, bro. Why are you sleeping? Is the year after always a better year for you? Yeah, for the last 4 years, yeah, I would say every single year has been better. Initially, it wasn't. So made a bottom wick, came up, broke the highs, did not drive, and came down, rebroke the bottom wick. Right here, you can see it on the one. Made a bottom wick here, came up, rebroke the highs, just to come back down, re-break the low here. For what? Just to now re-break the high again? This is funkiness. Had a follow-up call today with my teams and didn't get anything back yet. It may be too early for them. They're on the West Coast. Not everyone, but most of them. You'll get an answer. You'll get a reply. You only want the closure of the candle in 1 hour? Not necessarily, no, but I would take the 5 or the 15. I need to see some volume really pushing us out of these ranges. You know, and last time we had volume and a push out the range, we had a closure with no wick. So I couldn't take it. Right, we closed here respecting. Over here we closed with no top wick. Now we've bounced off this area, rejected, and you know, the only bottom wick we have here was on the 30, but it formed after creating a bottom wick, then a top wick, then a rebreak out of lows, at which point you're expecting to fill the range down. Now it rebroke the highs. So, you know, I'm just waiting on it to to print my edge the way I like it. Right? Now, I think we must wait. Seen the shit with Governor Shapiro? No, what happened? Hold on. Trump doubles down on making Canada the 51st state. You guys would be so happy to become Americans. The Montreal Americans. To pay for healthcare? Yeah, imagine you can actually choose the quality of healthcare you get. It'd be incredible. And imagine you don't have to pay for the healthcare that you don't use. Right? Maybe instead of paying 60 cents of every dollar to the government, you only pay 30 cents of every dollar, and the remaining 30 cents of every dollar, you can make the decision on what healthcare you want. How does choice sound to you? How does higher quality of healthcare sound to you? Nah, I'll just take my free shit. Canada have free healthcare. It's not a good thing that you have socialized healthcare. It's not a good thing. When you say that, it's not a great thing. It's a bad thing for you. Any aspect of socialism is bad. Anyway, let's get away from this conversation before we get back to 25K subscribers. How is it bad? Because the government forces you to pay for it. You pay it on the back end in your taxes. But if they would just lower taxes and get rid of socialized healthcare, and you can make the decision what you pay for, this way when you're a healthy human being and you don't need to see a doctor all year, you don't need to be paying into the tax system that's paying for doctors for other people. Capiche? Benny, I hear you snoring through my headphones. Please stop. It's an opinion. No, that's how shit works. And then the rest is up to you. Would you want to have the decision, or do you want the government to decide for you how to use your money? Me personally, I'm of the opinion that I would rather decide how to use my money than have the government do it. That's an opinion. But what I just described about healthcare, that's a fact. That's how it works. Whoa, 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 bro. These are my fucking cords. What are you doing? He just got tangled up in my freaking camera cords and everything. What are you doing? Come here, bud. It's okay. Come here. Benny, come here. Come on. Get away from the cords. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Let's say hi to everybody on stream. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Let's go. Hey, come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. No, don't lick me. Say hi. Say hi, mush face. He ended up in a cage? No, he's good. He's gonna be right here. He's big as fuck. His face is like two of mine. His head is... He's gonna be a year in 4 days. But his head is like the size of two of my heads. It's fucking huge. I didn't see him in the same room. That's what I was trying to say. How crazy is that? Because he's too big. Yeah, look at the camera, bro. He's huge. Come on, bro. You know. You can get off. You can hop down. Don't go back to the cords, please. Oh shit, we tapped all-time highs and we broke back down. Incredible. 60 pounds? No, he's 100 pounds. He's 100 on the dot. He's gained, when I got him, he was 90 pounds. He's gained 10 pounds. He's a barker? Bob Barker? No, he doesn't bark a lot, but like he will bark if somebody walks by the property, he'll let them know, hey, don't walk onto the property. Like if somebody starts opening the door and he knows we're all home, like he'll bark his ass off. All right, back him down. Yeah, if the neighbor so much as steps on our lot, he loses it. But like as soon as they're like, I can associate with him and like talk to them, like he's like running around wiggling his tail. And he's small. I just showed you his dad. He's small compared to his dad. But then again, he's only one. He's not even one. He's going to be one in 4 days. Yeah, you're getting big, bro. I can't handle you anymore. Shot color. It's coming. The hell gold doing bullshit for real today? How many of you had buy stops on the break of the all-time highs here? Try to head hold it before a shot collar. He's got a pronged collar, right? So the shit pokes into his neck, metal spikes, whenever he tries to pull. And you know what he says?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
That's what he does to me every single time I put that fucking prong collar on him and he tries to pull. I'm like, all right, this is gonna poke him. I pull back. He's like, nope. He's got some massive neck muscles where this shit just doesn't faze him. He's just pulling. So I gotta, like, it's impossible to really, like, if he loses it, like, if he just snaps, dude, like this, I'm telling you, this is 2 mornings in a row where I was walking him in the grass area and he saw a rabbit and he took off so quick, and you know that rabbit probably fucking I don't know how many heart attacks that rabbit had. I think he died when he ran away because, like, this dude leaped at him and started pushing so hard that I was literally just skiing down the grass. I'm holding the thing and it looked like he's pulling a sled. I was just 2 feet out, digging my heels in and just sliding down the grass. Yeah, I couldn't get it. With a shot collar, with him, zip. All right, calm down. As soon as we got to the concrete, I held. But on the grass, he won. Like, if this was tennis, like, on the grass court, he wins. But, like, you know, on clay, I think I get it done. Top 1 accept U.S. clients? Yes, they do. Absolutely. I'm the captain now. The shot collar makes them unpredictable when you shock them. No, he went to boarding school, and in boarding school, that's how they taught him, right? And when he came back from boarding school, he was very obedient. But like now, because my kids are very like, hey, hop on the couch, and hey, come hang out with us, and they make a toy out of him, and so he's become a little more, you know, a lot more like playful. But when he's playful, he's really big. He's 100 pounds. He's bigger than all my kids. He's bigger than every single one of them, right? And so he's like, you know, when he plays, like he nibbles, like, right? He can really hurt you. Big dog. For him, it's playtime, right? But if like, so he's got to understand what he can do, what he can't do, and shot collar works if you put it on the lightest. They explained to me how to do it, and it's just like whenever he does that leaps at other thing, you shock him, he'll go right back to your knee, and he'll understand. A couple of weeks, and he'll be fine. Wow, this has really been a shit show of a range. so crazy. This hourly, this 30 made a bottom wick. No, this previous 30. So the hourly, it made a bottom wick, then came up, rebroke the highs, then it rebroke the lows to just re-break the highs again to now what? Re-break the low. It's like, logically speaking, it makes no sense for any entries. You're activated in sells. Good luck. If your sells play out, maybe we'll set up for our positions as well. Men will always be heavier than your girls. They can't reach, as they can reach 140 pounds. Yeah, he wasn't even on the dog chart like for weight when we went to the vet. They were like anything up to 100 pounds, like between 90 and 110 pounds, extra large. Right, so he was on the XL list, but then like anything over 110 pounds they didn't even have. So they didn't even have him on the chart. Any trades? No, we have no trades this session so far. Those buys for 48, that's from Friday. No trades so far. Excuse me. Big ass dog category. He's a bad dog. B-A-D. Big ass dog. Update session trades. No, we're just gonna milk that 48. Just gonna milk it. Yo, he does love peanut butter. I didn't know this, but dogs love peanut butter. It's funny because then it sticks through the roof of their mouth and then you're like so dogs are mad cute. You ever notice the uglier the dog is, the cuter they are? Don't work like that with people. Yeah, 200-pound dog needs to fucking wear a cape. Needs to be rescuing people and shit. Yeah, pugs are mad ugly, but they're kind of cute. Yeah, this has been really tough. Sorry, Toga. Really Toga. Wow, it looked like we were just breaking down a second ago. Back up we go. don't have an edge. We're in a range. We've stayed in the same range we've been in. We broke all-time highs and drove right back down. We start re-breaking these highs. It wouldn't make sense to break the high and then re-break the high just to drive down again. Here. 15's doji, 30's indecisive. Hourly's bullish, but still in a range. Respected this resistance. Bro, I hope that's not your dog. I hope that's not your dog, bro. I'm about to call Wildlife Protection Services on you. Oh, that's your girl? Yeah, I like the nail polish. I like the little wig. That dog will fucking bark your ears off while you're putting that shit on. But will sit there like it's all good when you leave him alone and he wears that shit. That's a Chihuahua, no? That's the fucking Taco Bell dog. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Wow, come on, gold. Not impressed here. Can't do this. Can't do this without some protein and some liquidity. I'll teach you guys the proper way to have protein. We take the protein and we dry scoop that bitch. I'm just kidding. Would have choked right now if you dry scoop that shit. Is that isodimetized? Yes, it is. Chocolate, baby. Gourmet chocolate. I found that that's the only one that really breaks down when I shake it in water completely without leaving chunks or a nasty aftertaste. I'm big on taste, and I think this is one of the better tasting ones too. The only way I can shake it, otherwise I can't do this over here. Imagine someone's hopping on stream right now. What's Wix doing? Damn, what did I just walk into? I think we go with the shaking. What was the scenery I was looking for? That's the word you use when you translate from your language into English. That's some shit my parents would do. If they don't know a word, they'll throw a Russian word in there, and I just got to figure it out. And you're saying which situation was I looking for in order to have positions? I was looking for us to not close right at resistance, number one. I'm looking for closures outside the range, and I'm looking for wicks to be left by the candles that close, since we're at all-time high areas. We don't really have a wick here. This is a very minor wick. This is a leg candle where the body of the wick is smaller than the actual candle, than the wick, right? So this tells me that the next candle should come back down, and then the closure at resistance tells me that this candle should come down. But we do have a strong bullish 1 hour close. Look at that, right? So you have this candle telling you two different stories. The hourly close is telling you we're gonna go up, but the where it closed and how the smaller time frame closed is telling you it's gonna go back down. So they're telling me different stories. Yo, you all right, Benny? You all right? He's laying down on the side, but he's like running at full speed. Like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, but he's like he's sideways running at full speed, and his paw is scratching up the floor. He's just like. Wow, it's 11 here. Seen a single thing I'm looking for. I'm gonna stick around here for this 15. Let's see if we can push, if we have a volume push. If not, we'll call it. And if we don't get any kind of push on this 15, we'll call it, and I'll look for positions up until noon in the signal channel. Yeah, we'll take it to the signal channel up until noon. We'll look for positions there. And if not, then we'll take it to Asian session tonight. First stream without trades. Yeah, not a bad thing. Nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, lessons, right? You're still training your eyes to look for opportunity on gold, and you're building winning habits by sticking to your guns, sticking to your strategy, sticking to your positions. That's crazy. They've donated $170,000 for an Anthony Fauci museum. Nah, Trump's gonna get rid of that. Yeah. Fauci museum. And that boy needs to be in jail, not have a museum. if I make it in trading and become hella rich, I'm gonna fly out in my PJ and we can have dinner on God. Man, if you fly out in your PJ and all you get me is a dinner, you better run, goddammit. I want a lot more than a dinner. I'm gonna want access to the PJ 3 times a month, maybe 4. I was watching your old streams from the beginning until now. No, we're talking about New York session. I don't think we have a single New York session where we don't have a trade. So since we started doing New York session daily. Yeah, when we did Asian session for a couple of years, there was plenty of streams with no trades. But New York session streams, I'm pretty sure there's none. Like there's been trades on every session. We've just been break even. Like that was the lowest amount of activity done on stream. Might have been a break even trade. London was nice today. Yeah, London moved, really moved. Hourly closures, 4-hour closures, everything was on point.
Yo, Wick,
Yeah.
I went to log on today on the YouTube on your channel, and it said 1 year, 0 days. So I was a member.
1 year? Today's exactly 1 year?
That's what it said. Yep.
Hey, W, are you in profits overall?
Overall, in the last year,
In the last year since you've been here?
I would say break even.
How long? Wait. Break even? Were you losing a lot in the last year? Like when you came in here?
No.
It's
No.
just like up and down.
Yeah. I'm getting more consistent now. So before I could win, but it wouldn't be as consistent.
Other than gold?
Oh no. Only gold.
I've been seeing you catch a whole bunch of runners in the last few months.
It's going good.
Damn, exactly 1 year. Time flies. Time is really flying. But you've been here every single day. I feel like you've been here for like the last 5. If somebody shows up every day, it's like, damn, like you don't even remember when they weren't here. I don't remember a time when Kenny wasn't here. Even at this point, Dr. Holmes, I don't remember when we didn't have a Dr. Holmes and Nick. Eddie's always here. Well, for the most part. He used to be on cam more. But now he's MILF hunting in the mornings, so. Been a member for 6 months, but I was watching you before. But in the last 6 months, I've made back everything I've ever lost in Forex and more. So you're profitable now. You're in the profitability stage. You gotta run it up. Time to run it up. Time waits for no one. Bingo. Time waits for no one. Enjoy the power and the beauty of your youth, because you will wish for those things back once they are gone. Wix, you never responded to me on Insta. My team will respond to you unless it was for like a challenge, and then I'll respond to you. But I've responded to everybody that's won a challenge. You replied to my story. Yeah, that means my team will reach out to you. There's just been so many responses that it's taken days to reply to everybody. All right, but they'll get back to you. I promise you. Probably today. Hawaii. Is that how you say your name? Hawaii. That's a pretty cool name. I love unique names. Gold's just not cooperating today. It don't cooperate with nobody. That's why I'm loyal to gold, because it ain't loyal to nobody. It ain't cooperating, not with feds. Maybe it cooperates with JP. That's it. Make a website, it'll be easier for everyone. Talking to me? Talking to me? Yeah, that's in the works. Yo, which one of you fuckers took Wix9.com? Which one of you Which one of you? Probably right. Why? Because projectbanks.com leads to Wix9.com? Imagine. RogerBanks.com forwards to Wix9.com, but meanwhile Roger Banks bought Wix9.com and somebody else owns RogerBanks.com. That's some ignorant shit going on. Why can't people just own their own shit? Why there have to be a third party at play that just owns everybody's shit? I don't know, someone in here owns Roger Banks' domain and went to Don's, then went to YouTube, then no idea. I wouldn't surprise if someone moved it to Wix YouTube. No, they moved it to Wix9.com. And then I went to try to get the domain, and the domain's already taken. So you know me, I don't give a shit. We come up with another domain. I'm not trying to spend nothing on it. If that's the way it's going, I'm good. Not looking to make deals, not looking to fucking pay people off. Looking to do business. GC hungover from the Super Bowl? Yeah, Gold's definitely a Chiefs fan. Pissed off right now. Check that. How funny is that? That Roger domain goes to the Wix site. Yeah, it's funny. It'd be funny if I had the fucking access to Wix9.com and I could build it out. I could just be like, welcome to all my Raja stands. This looks terrible. This just looks ugly right now. It says, be careful, this site may be harmful. What kind of link you sending me? Jay.
It's not harmful. It's not harmful. It'll tell you who owns the website.
The site you're trying to visit, may include malware, phishing attempts, and disturbing content. Hell yeah, take me to site. Let's go. Go to site, baby. I'm trying to see some disturbing content. Oh, now it says, hold on, what does it say now? 420, too many requests. What? Oh, 429, too many requests. I was about to say 420, never too many requests. Do it again.
It's a company in the UK, and they're called 123 Reg Limited. They're the ones who bought it. They got it on December 18th, 2024.
Fuckers.
And it expires on December 18th, 2025.
I gotta put that date in. They bought it on December 20. They seen me talking about it on my stream. They had to have, like, during the okay, now I see it.
You see it now? Okay.
Yeah, they had to
let me see. It says UK, but it might.
Registered. It says registered.
Arizona. Here it is. I can see the information updated.
Yeah, Arizona. That's the same person. That's where the person that owns RajaBanks.com. Yeah, that's the same person that owns RajaBanks.com. He bought Wix9.com. Because look up Raja Banks. It's going to take you to that same person. It's going to take you to somebody.
There is an address.
There is an address. Chat. Anyone in Arizona can drive by here and talk to them.
Specifically in Tempe.
Anyone in Tempe, Arizona? Anyone here go to ASU, Arizona State? You're probably like right down the block, right? Because University Drive is somewhere close to Mill Avenue, right? So if anyone's on University Drive or close to South Mill Avenue, let me know. I'm gonna need you to stop by somewhere. Zoom too loud. Zoom not loud enough. I think he's just got a good mic.
Yeah, Zoom is loud, but you just lower your own volume on your laptop, guys.
So, were you able to check? Is it the same address for the other one for RajaBanks.com?
Let me take a look. Yeah, confirm it's the same brick. Same address, same suite. Oh man, that's insane. Yeah, man. Yeah, and he got the one for Raja. Damn. That fool got that on February 4th, 2021. Updated it on February 2nd, 2025. And it expires on February 4th, 2026. Yo, he keeps keeping it every year. He just renews it every year.
Yeah,
oh my god. He's had it for 4 years.
Check donvo.com.
What's that? Confirmed.
He owns it too?
Same guy, yeah. Same suite, same address, same everything.
Yo, I swear this is Donvo buying up everybody's shit. If it ain't gonna work this way.
Man,
Hold on, who
it's
else
too
is
bad
in
the
the
name is
industry?
registration private. Oh, sorry, what?
Well, who else is in the industry? Yeah, Time
I
to
don't know.
Eat, he's got. I'm pretty sure Time to Eat booked that as once he opened up. I don't think.
Trying to find out if I can find the name because it's private registration on the name. Trying to see if I can get that from the GoDaddy site.
Yo, honestly, if you're here, I just want to give you props, bro. You're a savage. Whoever, if you're buying up these domains and you're here, you're a fucking savage. I love it. I love it. It's like so trolly that it's almost like cool. I fucking love it. I fuck with that guy heavy. That's some shit like, yeah, that's some shit I would like tell my friends to do. Like, that's like, yeah, that's a smart idea. Do it. That's sick. Bro, holding domains for ransom. Yeah. All right. I said we're gonna call it at the 15 here. Probably call it on this 30. Or will we take this into the signal channel and look for positions there? All right, let's wait these 9 minutes out. Let's see how this plays out here, and let's see what we can do. And really, nothing there. We'll call it. I gotta be somewhere at noon. I gotta leave at noon. I don't think I'm gonna be done smoking this J by noon. I gotta get a move on it. Yeah, fuck the goal. We just smoke that holy J. I mean, we can, but it'll only be me. I walk outside, end the stream, and then you're just kind of stuck there with no sound, and I'm outside smoking a J. You know what I mean? No bueno for you or for me. Take us with you? Well, when I have another cam over here, like a portable cam, I might go out and just buy one of those, the Sony ones, what is it, the ZV-1 or something like that. If you guys got recommendations on cameras I can buy that would be good for streaming here, and that I could also, once I'm done streaming, can just grab, make it really simple, and go take with me to shoot content, let me know what you guys advise. And I'm not trying to get no, because I'm not a, you know, production guy. I'm not trying to go have the most expensive camera. Just some shit that like I'd be okay if I drop it, like, right, like something like between $500 and $1,000. Something up to $1,000. Anything under $1,000. I don't want to go spend more than $1,000 on a camera. Because I know I'll fucking drop it. I know I'll buy another. I'll have to go buy another one. So it's just some shit that's like, I'm not trying to get a $5,000 camera and then, you know, fucking be anal about anyone touching it. You know. GoPro, everyone I know is streaming with Sonys. Everyone tells me that, like, for picture quality and, like, you know, real quality, and then, you know, to be on the go, like, I don't see really any content creators with GoPros. Or any content creators in my space with GoPros. Everyone's got these Sony cameras. And even my guys were like, go out and get a Sony, like my content guys, go out and get a Sony.
So Wix, you can actually find out the building that the guy uses as the address is the Deloitte building. So
Tell me you
he's
looked it up
the
on Google
16th
Maps and
floor.
satellite.
Yeah, I did as well. So it's next to ASU, you're right. And so if somebody goes down there, they can actually take a look at the registry on the main door at the front office, find out who's actually renting it out. If it is a company, they can give me the information and I can look it up and find the info. But I can't see it from here. And GoDaddy will not share the information if they're registered on private. Even if you refuse to pay their fee or whatever it is, if you're trying to buy it out, you're not going to get the info unless you have a court order somehow. I'm not a hacker. I'm not able to hack into stuff, but so I can't get that info. But the person might be able to see the name that's registered on the suite 1600 and then find out either the name or the company. And then from there, you can find out who it is.
All right, next order of business. We need a hacker. Need a hacker?
Hey, I'm sure somebody could hack, out of all the people listening. I'd love to have a hacker friend, that's for sure.
Yeah, you guys all need a J in your life, honestly. This guy's like the company detective. That's good. That's like, I knew you would have looked. Honestly, I wanted to say it before. I don't know why I didn't. I knew you would have looked at Google Maps and try to find them on satellite. I just for some reason knew it. It's like, this guy, if he went through all that, he definitely looked on satellite. Maybe
Yeah, I
even
needed to
catch the owner
understand.
in the act as he's walking out of a car into the building. Do we see anyone entering Suite 600 or whatever it was?
I needed
Yeah,
to understand what I was looking at,
1600.
but yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Those assholes. We're gonna need a heavier breakdown than that. Come on. Jamal Lee! Jamal!
I tried to call the phone number registered with the information for the site, but it's it's the domain by proxy actual company information. So I can't get it. They put that number there obviously to
Bro, I love
protect
you. You're the fucking
personal-
goat.
Man, I'm trying to find out who it is. Like, has anybody even
Word,
tried
like,
to
what the
offer
fuck?
you to
Why
buy
they
it?
gotta...
I mean, oh man.
Oh shit. I have a feeling Jay's gonna call me at in 3 hours. Hey Wix, I'm sitting in the parking lot with the owner. I got him in the back seat tied up. What do you want me to do? That phone call is
man.
definitely coming from Jay in the next 3-4 hours.
Yeah, I'm dedicated to find out who it is because this guy is just trolling. Obviously, he's buying all these sites and he knows that people might want them, and he wants to jack up the price. I get it. I mean, it's smart business, but yeah, nobody's gonna pay that much money just for a site
Yeah.
unless
Jay also
corporation.
moonlights as a private detective, chat. If you're looking, if you want to know if your wife is cheating, Jay got this. Anyway, Jay, if you can, I'm gonna need you to bring me the guy who took it.
on it.
Take the crew with you. Take the mods with you. I'm gonna need SL to bring the rope. Or name's Bond. J Bond. 30 seconds here for this 30 to close, and we are still holding this friggin' support. Chat, there's going to be no sells on this 30. Well, no immediate sells here right now on this 30. We're going to need to break. Remember I said range 2 breakouts? That would be below here. Below this area. Okay, you have a range created here. Right, and you have a range within that range created here. Range 1, range 2. If you have a range 2 breakout, which you might get here, this might be a top wick, right? As we've opened up with no bottom wick, this might be a top wick to continue down. And if that's the case, once this flips bearish here and you start getting closures below this most recent support, right? So you're gonna look for this candle to flip. Stop fucking skipping. What's up? This mouse doesn't want me to print. So once it does this, and once you start getting these wicks, I'm not too concerned about this area because the range here is much further down, and this is a range 2 breakout. Once you get this closure, that's your range 2 breakout, then you're looking for top wick sells, ideally off these areas, all right, to continue down. So stay locked in the signal channel. I don't have positions now, but the way it's looking, we might get it look it's actually flipping and doing exactly what we wanted. So as long as price can stay down there instead of just coming down and coming back up in range, we will look for positions in the signal channel. Okay? Everyone good with that? Everyone understands? Don't you say it. Don't you go. Yeah, wow, this is really coming down here. Hold on. Chat, I'm gonna take a sell right now, right here. Just took a sell. So we tapped these previous wicks right there. I'm gonna look for a bit of a steeper drop to finish out the range. But stay locked in. Need to re-break the lows that we've just made. I will look for them to re-break. So the range down, we have some range down. There's smaller time frame support here on the 5. I'm looking for a steeper bottom wick before it holds, if it does decide to hold here. Tapped support. It's a bounce off support. didn't really fill the range. Like I would expect 29.9 to be the bottom of the range there. Tried a few times. Yeah, chat. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna close right there, break even before it flips bullish and comes up here on the 1. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. Oh, there we go. It's gonna come up. I closed here, break even on the dot. I'm gonna wait for this candle to actually close on the higher time frame. We've retested this low, filled the range twice. It happened twice here. Went 1, and then the second time twice. So I closed because I'm gonna wait on the higher time frame to actually close. Yeah, it does. Once it attempted, it retested. This is what we're banking on, right? So we're banking on the fact that it's going to retest the low, and it did, but it didn't break it. So with volume, that's a solid retest of the lows, right? With volume, it can happen a lot quicker than on 30. On the 15, it can happen on the 1. We've retested those lows and didn't break. We got to pull up. Yeah, I saw max about combined for positions. I think I saw 18 pips. I didn't really see 20 pips combined. So it just, excuse me, drove 9. But I was looking at 29.9 right here to start managing risk, because that's where the support, that's where the extent of the drive is previously. Right here, you see these wicks, 29.9. That's where I was looking for closure. Now, if we get it here on a smaller time frame, if we get it here on the 15 or the 30, not a small time frame, 15 on the 30, as we start getting closures, I'll look for more top wick entries. Yeah, I was thinking of taking it into the signal channel, but by the time I would have closed everything out and said goodbye and the outro, we wouldn't have gotten in there. We would have been late to get in there. Yeah, see, I saw about 9 pips here. So 9 pips, 2 positions, would have been 18 pips. Close, but no cigar. Yeah, we took a trade. We got a break-even trade just now. That's true. Break-even number 114. Bro, please don't force trade. I don't force trades. I just see what I see my positions, and I take them. This is something I take all the time. I ain't forcing things. We waited for 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We're not forcing things. We've been waiting. If anything, we've been extra super patient. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here because we're gonna need a closure, and the closure is in another 20 minutes. So that, if it shows up, we'll take it in the signal channel. I guess it's not a no trade stream. We had a trade and it was a BE. So we did get a trade in, and it wasn't for the sake of getting a trade in. It was for the sake of us winning, right? It just, we had to manage risk there. It is what it is. Yes, Richard Robert. All right, Zoom gang, appreciate you guys for chilling here for 3.5, 4 hours. I'll see you guys on the clubhouse side of things. Oh, I see Jeff in there. Nice to see you, bro. Jay, Dr. Holmes, Kenny. Jay, I expect you to bring me the owner's head by tomorrow's stream. If anything, have him tied up in the trunk by tonight. All right.
I'll work on it.
All right. Let's get a deal done for the domain. All right, mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. I don't know where the mod god is, but apparently he's not omnipresent today. Somewhere he's MIA. Or I hope he's at the gym or getting paid. One of the two. Anyway, everybody else, mods, all the other mods, thank you for helping me run the stream in Green's absence. Signal channel, stay locked in through noon. I want to see this hourly close, so we might have positions on the hourly. After that, I got a dip, and I'll end up seeing you guys tonight for. I'll be trading Asian session in the Signal channel. All right, chat. Love and wisdom to you all. Appreciate you spending the morning with me. I'll see you here tomorrow. Wait, let's check if we have news tomorrow. What do we have going on tomorrow? Do we have a catalyst to move the market? Yeah, 10 a.m. Powell. Fucking Powell. I got irritable Powell syndrome. I can't deal with this guy. I hope you get a trade in before 10 a.m. That'd be lovely. Yeah, I'm definitely be looking for positions before 10. And I gotta go back. I gotta bring Benny to the vet tomorrow also after stream. It's gonna be interesting. He already hates my guts for going there. You think he doesn't remember getting a thermometer up his butt? What do you think he remembers more? The spoonful of peanut butter or the thermometer in his ass going? I think he remembers that. But it might be worth it for the peanut butter. I don't know, man. He ain't gay, but peanut butter's peanut butter. You know what I mean? I feel you, Benny. Where you at, dog? He's always hiding behind something. Feed him some steaks. Yo, if you would see what I feed him, he's gonna eat liver and hearts and chicken feet and ground beef and rice. He's gonna have a grown man's lunch today. He eats well. He eats better than I do. Yeah, he gets nothing but protein. I like that he's not aggressive when I feed him. Like, you can literally put your hand in his food, and like, not that you want to, because it's like raw fucking meat, but he doesn't snap. He's not like protective of his food. He's like cool with your hands being around him and stuff. Some dogs really don't like you to mess with their food, so that's one thing I really like about him. Anyway, let's call it a session here because we're starting to speak Japanese again. Yep, let's call it a session. Let's bring up our outro. Hey, I got a nice intro now. I gotta find a speech for an outro. I gotta write one. Actually, no, fuck that. We don't need a speech for an outro. Let's get some music in here. Steady, are you ready? All right, chat. Music's locked and loaded. You already know the deal. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Don't over risk, don't over leverage, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with your accounts intact, 8 a.m. sharp. Later.